Hello, cherries. Welcome to live Jerry Cherry Sunday, episode 42. And in this video, we're going to do a little in-depth review of my 70th anniversary Fender Broadcaster Tele guitar. And I'm in love with this thing already. Hopefully you can hear that all right. And this is a new recent purchase, and I've been wanting this for a while, so I'm very excited about it. And hello, Kelly. So, doing an in-depth review here of the new. What's actually new? It's new to me, and they released them in 2020. It's the 70th anniversary because they came out in 1950, and it's the 70th anniversary. And what do you think? Pretty blonde? Do blondes have more fun? That is the question. Not necessarily, but this one is a lot of fun. So I see Lori. Good morning. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock, 11:01, and it is a good morning. Hopefully you guys are drinking some delicious coffee. I don't know what you're drinking. It's beer o'clock somewhere out there. But I made this a couple hours ago, so it's a little cold, but what do you want? What do you want on Sunday? Nothing's perfect. Except you guys. You guys are perfect. So, yeah, thank you, Kelly. Congrats on the new guitar. Yeah, well, very happy about that. Definitely loving the guitar. It's something I've wanted for a while, and I was in the music store. I was in Sam Ash. I think it was last week, and I was looking for something else. Actually, I was at the store across the street, and I was stopping by on the way because you can't pass by a music store without going in it and just checking it out. And I would go in there, and I would look and see what kind of teles they have, and they have all just the basic ones and nothing that I would really want. I think it was the some of the lower line professional series they were called, and they just don't feel good. They're just very. And I know that they put out this reissue a while ago, and they were kind of back ordered for, like, they stopped making them for a little while, and so they actually, I think they only made like 2,000 of these, or maybe it was even 2020 because of the year. And so I was in there, I was checking out a pedal, and I asked the guy, I go, you would happen to have any of the 70th anniversary teles? And he goes, oh, I mean, like this one. He grabs one, and I saw it, and it's like I instantly kind of freaked out. I thought, I have to have this guitar, and they were closing. It was like literally like 5 minutes before they were closing. They're kicking everybody out, and I said, let me just try it, and I plugged it in, and I had to get it, you know. So I'm definitely very happy with it, and it's a great axe, and you know, it's a lot different than any guitar that I've had already, or that I do have, because they're single coil pickups in here, so they're very clean, and as you can tell, it's got a nice, it's a very distinctive sound. Especially right here in the this pickup, in the bridge pickup. Got a nice bite to it, right? I just love that real bright, punchy. I mean, it's a little bit harsh. It might be harsh. And you can back off on that with the tone knob right here. You find it, like here's, it's all the way off, which is not good. This is all the way up. It's really bitey. But you could roll off a little bit. Alright. So, but I like it all the way up, and you can rip your face off with it. One thing I keep doing though by accident is whenever I switch this pickup from the front to here, my hand kind of hits the volume knob. It's very easy to, you wind up being much lower. Start to play, and you realize that your volume knob was down. So, yeah. All right. So what do you guys think? You love it, huh? So it's meant to be, Kelly, right? Yeah. It was. And so it needs to be set up. You know, sometimes when the guitars come right out of the music store, you know, they've been sitting there right from the factory. They were never really set up properly. And this guitar is no exception. So it needs to go into the shop and get a little set up, some intonation. So it actually it takes distortion pretty well too. And with the single coils, you know, there's generally a hum to them. And most of my guitars are like my SG. It's a humbucker, so it's like two pickups together. So you don't get this gnarly 60 cycle hum, which is a noise. It's a little could be pretty obnoxious at times. But so I've never really liked that. You know, that's why I've always had humbucker guitars. So that's what's a first for me on this, is really having these true single coil pickups. My Strat that I play a lot came with single coil pickups, but I replaced them with hum canceling pickups. So they don't really hum because they're hum canceling. But what happens is you start to lose a little bit of the tone in the pickups, because the way that they get them to stop humming is that they back off on some of the frequencies. No, when they do stop them from humming, they have to kind of mellow out some of the high end. So you'll never really get the real tone, the real bite, like you will with this one. And one thing that's weird about this guitar too, I didn't even really realize it when I bought it. It has one less fret that I'm used to. So this guitar has 21 frets, and most of my guitars have 22 frets. So it's missing that one last fret, which would be right here, and it's and it would be a D note. So right now the highest note is a C sharp. So here's a C sharp down here. So really, in order to bend up to a high E, I have to bend up a minor third, like this. I might even pop the string if I do it here. So you have to bend it up. And it's fretting out a little bit too, because it needs to be set up, the actions, you know, so So it's dying out a little bit. It's not as loud as this note. See? So the action needs to be set up properly. The neck probably needs to be adjusted a little bit. So, yeah. And so kick on like a little distortion. See, I'll tell you what I mean by the 60 cycle hum here. So you hear that? A little like sounds like someone turned the air conditioning on. Now it's quiet again because I clicked on the clean sound. It's like Bon Jovi. So, yeah. You know, I'm digging it. I'm using right now to get the sound. I'm using this pedal, which you can't really see it. I'm just lifting it up. It's upside down right now. It's called the Iridium by Strymon, and it allows you to plug right into your computer and get a sound, a decent sound. So you can emulate lots of different amps. You know, kick on some distortion like this. You kick on more distortion. That's a lot of distortion for a Telecaster with single coil pickups. So these pickups are they're called 5051 Blackguard, and they're supposed to replicate the original pickups from 1950, which it's hard to believe almost that they would sound like this in 1950. It's almost like like Marty McFly in Back to the Future when he heard what was it Chuck Berry's cousin was playing or something. He's like, Chuck, I think I found your sound, you know. So Marty McFly. I hope you don't make like a tree and leave after my horrible jokes. So how you guys doing out there? You all right? You enjoying some time here with me on a Sunday morning? So thank you for hanging out with me. Very cool. I'll give you a round of applause for that. So, yeah. And a little quick story about this guitar. It's called it's a Broadcaster, and you probably know this already. But the Broadcaster was I believe in the late 40s, Fender's first electric guitar was called an Esquire, but it had a single pickup in it and had no truss rod, and that's a problem to keep the neck straight on the guitar. So then they came out with this, and they put another pickup in, they put a truss rod in, and they call it the Broadcaster. And not even a year later, they were going to get sued because Gretsch, the drum company, actually had a drum set called a Broadcaster with a K. So they had to after they produced a bunch of these guitars, they had to, since they already had like the logo made, what Leo Fender did was he had the broadcaster logo cut off. So you'll see like guitars, if you see them, they're very rare, and they're called a no-caster. And they had maybe several hundred of those. If you have one of those guitars now, it's probably worth like $1 million or something. But and then they came out with the Telecaster, which we all know and love, which is basically this guitar. So this is like a reissue, like replica of a 1950 broadcaster, which they put out before the Telecaster. So this is the shape and the sound that everyone came to love. So and the reason why I kind of wanted this one particular, because it has a really beefy fat neck on it. You know, a lot of guitars come with like thinner necks this way, and I have big hands, so it's easy for me to play a guitar that has a fatter neck like this. Plus, I think that the tone in guitars with fatter necks, they're a little bit more beefier. You know? You can tell I'm still getting used to playing it. So, I'm digging it. It has lots of different sounds here. You know, the front pickup's pretty warm, like you'd normally have in a front pickup. Kick onto the middle selector, which is both pickups. Of course, the bridge pickup has all the bite right there. Yep. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I'm up early today. How you guys doing? So we're reviewing the my new Fender Broadcaster 70th anniversary Telecaster, and I'm enjoying it. You know, it needs a little bit of work. It's brand new, so it needs to be set up, and so. Yep. Yeah, I'm up early today, man. We got some football coming up at 1 o'clock today. So, you guys gonna be watching any football today? After we play, that is. Just want to get this thing in tune for you. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, we're close. All right. So yeah, we got this. Yeah. Sweet. You like it? You digging the new Tele? They just look great too, don't they? Give you a round of applause for liking it. Hello, Mike. What's up? So I did a gig last night with the Disco Unlimited, and it was a crazy evening at the Salt Shack in Cedar Beach, and man, they love their disco out there, that's for sure. And it was so hot and humid. I think I lost about 80 pounds. So check this out. Ooh. Back off on that distortion. Give it a little and I did this a lot when I was playing with Chubby Checker. Did a lot of like blue rock and roll and E. There you go. There's a nice bite to it. Especially for these single coil pickups. Thank you, Lori. So, you guys have any questions about the new guitar before we wrap it up here today? You like, Lori? So, check out the video that I just made on the guitar, where I did some nice sounds, did a nice little demo with it. So I'll put a card above. You can check that out, or link in my description. Please check out that video if you haven't seen it already. And let's see. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. You know, Sunday, so we only have one day left in it, right? But it's early, so let's see. What else I want to mention? Let's see. Let's see. So what I'm using, the gear I'm using, I'm going to do a little review probably this week on this pedal. This is what I'm using right now. And it's a Strymon Iridium. And it lets you go through like lots of different sounds, you know, which is really cool. So you have like a Fender sound. Yeah, I won't get too crazy because I'm going to do like a detailed video on this. You have a Fender sound, different cabinets. You have a Vox AC30 sound. And you have a Marshall sound, which is what I was playing earlier too. Kick on your favorite, which could just be a clean sound. Remember the song? So, I think we had a little bit of fun here today. Give you guys another round of applause. All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up for this Sunday edition of Live Jerry Cherry Sunday, episode 42. And so, come hang out on Facebook every Thursday night at 7:30, where I do a handful of covers and originals, and it's a good time to come hang out and spend some time with us there. It's a lot of fun. My friend Kelly here in the chats, she does a live as well, bedtime stories and lullabies, and that's every Tuesday and Thursday at, what time is that? 7 o'clock? And her dad plays guitar as well and does a show. I missed it yesterday, unfortunately, because I was playing my gig and we were sound checking and You know, it was just a crazy day, so I missed that, unfortunately. Fortune, that's his name. See him on every Saturday at 6 o'clock, and I try to make that as much as I can, which is always. And you know, and then come back again next Sunday. If you have any ideas of what you'd like me to do, any theory lessons or songs you'd like to learn, you know, please let me know in the comments section. I'd love to know. And if you are Tele fans out there and you own a Tele, let me know in the comments what kind of Tele you have, what kind of pickups you have, because I would definitely love to know. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you on Thursday, or there you are over there, or next Sunday at 11 o'clock. All right. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you, Kelly and Lori and Tom and Mike. You guys are awesome, and everybody else who's watching this in the replays. So be cool, be kind, and be cherry. Love yous. I'll see you soon. Oh, what are you saying here? Hold on a second. Oh, another one to tune down. Yeah, well, I mean, I could tune this one down. You do that too. But good idea, Tom. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next week. All right. Peace.